Welcome to HDTV. You're now rocking with your boy. Yeah. What's going on? Now, it seems like the coaches and players and people, they watch our stuff. Because in this game against Iran, the men's basketball team did everything that I basically told them to do, and that the others that we told them to do is that move the ball, play Jeremy Grant, JaVale McGee more, play defense, communicate. Guys were talking out there. And that's all they got to do and they'll be successful. It's not hard to play this game called basketball. Basketball, if you move the ball as opposed to one guy or two guys or three guys all trying to get their moves off, you'll win the game. It'll be easier. One of the greatest players of all time in Michael Jordan, if not the greatest of all time, basically learned the concept of I got to move the ball more. I got to make the extra pass. His problem was making the extra pass. That was Mike's problem. So, once Mike learned how to, I'm going to incorporate the team aspect of the game. I'm going to move the ball a little more. Instead of taking a shot here, I could get a better shot if I move the ball and position myself, put myself in a better position to get a better shot off. And then he was just getting 30 easy. He was like, man, this is easy. Even if he was having a bad game, Mike could put himself back in the game because he could go to the inside. He could get a layup off. He could go to his left, his right. He could do all type of things. So Mike was a great scorer from that aspect and started to turn into a great overall player once he learned, I got to give the ball up here and get a better shot off, which he did. People going off on this men's basketball team because they lost to France and everything, it's like, but nobody wanted to talk about them when they won. And then you're going to have some idiots come in like, man, Iran ain't really all that good. You know what I'm saying? So it's like to devalue their win. But these guys are so pro-US. They're so pro-country. Hypocrites, dog. I told you, there's a lot of hypocrites. Make sure you guys see that video I put out when it comes to mental health. With men and women, when it comes to mental health, it's a double standard, and it is. It's a double standard with mental health. It's a double standard when it's covering sports or talking about sports. Kyrie Irving said the same thing, like how Simone Biles and Naomi Osaka said, and he got crucified. And that's what I'm saying. Mental health, I would believe, coming from him because Kyrie Irving is a stone cold assassin on the court. He's going to take your heart from you. And then in big games, he seems to get a lot better. As big games come around, he gets a lot better. So I can understand that. A guy like Paul George, in the clutch situations, he's always coming up small. So for you to blame the mental health on your bad play, it's like, now you're trying to use it when you never used it in the past. It's only you wanted to use it when you were putting up a bad playoff performance, and I have a problem with that. Kyrie Irving said it during a time when the Nets were winning. They were doing good. So that's what I'm saying. You got to look at two different things, two different aspects. Now, The one thing the men's did also was they put Drew Holiday in the starting lineup, like I suggested. I said they need a point guard out there. Then they had Draymond come off the bench, which was smart. I would have Draymond run the second unit. That's what you should have done. You should have brought Draymond off the bench, but I guess because Booker and them just got there, they didn't want to throw him in there too fast. But you had Booker starting with Lillard, Drew Holiday, Kevin Durant, and Bam Adebayo. And Kevin Durant mainly was, making the extra pass, getting guys open. He actually was giving the ball to others. He was sacrificing, which he's been doing for the past 9 or 10 years, but people think, he just dominates the ball and he didn't utilize his team enough. These dumbass analysis of the game, it's like, no, he used his team enough. The thing is, when Kevin Durant's team isn't making baskets when he's giving the ball to them, he does what anybody else does. He starts scoring. He starts trying to will them over the top. But see, that's what I'm saying. If you guys say that we're such haters of that guy, the fake 23 who's now 6, then why do you guys tear down Kevin Durant? You're doing the same thing that we're doing, right? That's what I'm saying. Kevin Durant is a great basketball player. He doesn't get no love. He can facilitate and he can score. We learned he can facilitate a little bit. When push comes to shove, if you need him to do what he has to do, that's how I look at it. They moved the ball more. Drew took the best player or the best guard on their team. Dame was making his shots, but Dame takes a lot of bad shots. And that's going to spell trouble down the line when you play against somebody like Slovenia. I think that's who Luka played for, Slovenia. You got the other teams out there, you got to be careful shooting all these bad shots. I know you mean well, but it's like, dang, dog, move the ball. Now, Devin Booker did pretty good. He played good on both ends of the court. He surprisingly, to me, man, he played fairly decent. Didn't really put up points really, or really make that. But it's just him being in the lineup. He can shoot that mid-range shot, and that's something they need. They need a guy who's gonna settle for the mid-range. That's one thing I love about Booker. Booker doesn't settle for dumbass threes like a lot of these other guys. Jason Tatum, they decided to bring him off the bench, which was very smart. Bring him off the bench because I don't know what it is. Jason Tatum cannot play with KD on the court together. It's like they be in each other's way. But bringing Tatum off the bench was very key. Him, Draymond coming off the bench. Then they played Jeremy Grant. Jeremy Grant is going to be crucial for them down the stretch. His defense and his length. Jeremy Grant could guard the post or the perimeter. And he can score at both. He got a post game. He got footwork. He can score from the mid-range, the three, the inside. The guy's amazing. If you didn't watch him, I've been watching him since OKC, since he came in. I knew he was going to be a player. I was just like, man, if he ever gets the opportunity to be like, to step up, he'll be real big. Because it was him and Sabonis. Him and Sabonis were drafted, I believe, by OKC. And they were playing, man, and they just looked good. I was like, man, these two young bucks. That's why I was mad at OKC. I was like, why would you get rid of those two pieces? Sam dumbass Presti, the white guy who y'all love to bow to and say he's the greatest GM. He ain't great for shit. all he does is tear teams apart, then get picks, and then bring some more talent in. Then you find out he got 3 or 4 guys who could be something special. He get rid of them. How are you making your team better if you're getting rid of players? Now, shout out to my Magic for getting Suggs and Wagner. A lot of Magic fans did not like Wagner. And I was like, why not? Wagner's fine. They did not like Wagner. They were cool with Suggs. They just didn't like Wagner. So we got a bunch of point guards. Fultz, Cole Anthony, I just said the dude's name. Oh, I forgot his name. Suggs, yeah, Suggs. And then Gary, I think we got Gary Harris. Yeah. We got Gary Harris at the guard. It's gonna be tough, but Wagner, we needed Wagner for his defense because Isaac gets hurt, you know what I'm saying? And now that he's coming off a serious injury. We don't know how great Isaac's gonna be. So, you gotta think about things like that. Now, you have to, what we have to do is, as Orlando, what we got to do is we got to go into the first day, we got to go into camp and everything and figure out who's going to be what, who's going to be the starter. Then you got to find out who your leader's going to be. To me, Fultz is going to be your floor general. He's most likely going to be the leader. Cole Anthony's going to be your scorer. He's going to be your guy that can get you buckets. Isaacs is tough. He could Isaac could guard. Excuse me. Isaac could guard all 5 positions, and he can shoot. And he can score. He's decent. Now that Gordon and all of them are gone out of his way, now we can see how great he is. But he's going to struggle at first because he's coming off of that serious knee injury. And then people talking about karma because he got hurt because he didn't kneel and everything. It's like, dog, it's not karma. He just got hurt. It was a freak injury. It was a freak injury when it happened. But that's how I look at it. Now, everybody is worried. Everybody is worried. You shouldn't be worried. You should go out there ready for the day, ready to do what you got to do. But my Magic will be good. We're going to have some growing pains this year, but I believe we'll be all right. We have scoring. We have defense. All we got to do is let the coach see what he does, see how he puts everybody together. So, what else are we going to say? Well, if y'all didn't have a chance to look at it, King Crooked and Joel Ortiz, they basically talking about doing a slaughterhouse reunion after Royce 5'9" got demolished. And to me, it's like, in the picture, Joel Ortiz is just looking like, why am I here? King Crooked just like, he just look like, man, he don't even want to be there. Both of them looking like, man, we are good where we're at. You know, King Crooked doing this thing, and then you got Joel just like, all right, man, whatever. Joel looked like the type, he just like, man, whatever y'all decide, I'm there. Because it's just pointless to me. You finna bring these guys into the battle. You called Mickey Fax and Royce the Five, and Lupe out, Royce. You called both of them dudes out. So they both have a respond to go after you. So I don't get it. I really don't get it. But we're gonna have a StreamYard tomorrow, or I might do one tonight. I might do one tonight, or I might do one tonight. I might do a StreamYard tonight. We're gonna talk about the weekend review. Talk about different things. I was watching the draft, and I didn't like how they did the NBA draft. They had this kid and all these people talking to the rookies like, yeah, man, you know, y'all coming here now, and you feel me? It's like, what the hell is the NBA trying to do? Are y'all trying to act like y'all hip? Stop trying to act like y'all hip. Just do the damn show and move on. That's why the NFL, like with their fans, they bring their fans up and stuff. It's like, all right, now you guys are trying to copy the NFL. It's crazy. Got this kid going in the back rooms like, yo, I'm finna get the scoop. I'm finna get the scoop. I'm finna get the scoop. I'm like, man, if you don't get your ass out of here before I scoop your little ass up and throw you in the trash can, you little pipsqueak. It's like, what the hell is the point? But Malika Andrews, good Lord have mercy. Oh my gosh, dog. See, Jimmy Butler, that's who you need to be smashing. How the hell do you smash Rachel Nichols, allegedly? You smash Rachel Nichols. You knock Rachel Nichols, blow her back out. You could have had a Malika Andrews. You see that, boy? Malika was fine as hell. Fine as hell. Fine. Fine. On them legs, dog. I'll bite the shit. But I'm like Red Man on How High, boy. I see Malika walk by. Man. Shit. That motherfucker's so fine. I didn't know she was that fine. I'm like, man, y'all better not let her go. Because men are not finna watch TV no more. They are not finna watch ESPN. They barely watching now. They see that fine woman on there, they gonna be like, God damn! Honey, what is that? Oh, nothing. Just watch sports. Just watch sports, man. Don't let the wives and girlfriends see. They definitely gonna cut you for watching ESPN. That bitch right there. F her. Just gonna be hating. It's like, why you hating? She got the braids, all that, man. Malika had it going on, man. Malika would have got, she'd have had triplets after on that night. If I saw her, she would have had triplets. She fine as hell. I'm like, where the hell did they get her from? and y'all talking about Rachel Nichols. Y'all trying to defend that old ass bat, that snake of a woman. That's what I'm saying. And it's like you got dumb black dudes coming to help and defend her. I'm like, y'all so damn brainwashed. It's funny, dog. Like, it's funny if you listen to people who actually think they know and think they're talking about the real. It's like, dude, no. That's not how it's going. That's not how it looks. But my goodness, Malika Andrews. She made the whole NBA draft last night, and then my guys picking Suggs and Wagner. Shoot, I was cool. She was fine as hell. Some of them wilds were up there looking at they man. They man was over there just like, God damn, man. I told him, man, brother, man, I don't blame you if you look at that. If you look at that with your wife in your presence, dog, you straight, bro. Do your thing. She fine as hell. Make your ass call your wife in the day and the kids, I'm not coming home. That's sunshine right there. Junk crazy. But yeah, everybody, like all my people were telling me, man, yo, man, what you think about this Westbrook? And I'm like, dog, you know they gonna put the Lakers in the finals or gonna try to put them in the second round. The Lakers could still do, if the refs are gonna make it work, the league's going to make it work. The thing is, are the Lakers going to make it work? Because their bodies. These guys are old. They're not spring chickens. And then you got AD who's Mr. Glass. Every time he bump into somebody, something done ripped or tore. And then you guys have to understand, if this was like real basketball being played out here, this is the worst trade in history. But I know what they're going to do. Westbrook is going to get all the touches. He's going to be the main focal point. LeBron is going to play his little usual 30-some minutes. Like, he's gonna take some time out the game, then come back in the game because he old as hell. He gonna be sweating and tired, sweating that tequila out of him. You know, that's what's gonna happen. But the US men have a chance to win it. They have a chance. The thing they have to do is, Popovich, for one, you got to start Jrue Holiday. Jrue Holiday's a point guard. You know, you ain't got to worry about him just taking ill-advised shots. He's going to bow down to other guys on the floor. Devin Booker, he's fine. Booker is balling. Yeah, Booker will be good out there. He'll be better starting with KD than Tatum. Tatum did not look good, man. But I still got to watch the second half. The first half, from what I've seen, from what I saw, is they're doing everything that we told them to do. We told them to move the ball, play better defense. They're doing all of the above now. And people say they don't listen to us. Such dummies. Such dummies. But thank you for listening. Like, comment, subscribe, share this. Hit the notification bell to select all to receive upcoming notifications. And if you love what you hear, you can donate to the page by Cash Apping me at the word welcome, the number 2, and then HDIITV. Thank you all for listening, and thank you all for your support. We're out. Deezy.